relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show, sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go.
Yo, what's up, Doe?
What's up?
Coming to y'all at YMA Studios in beautiful Austin, Texas. It's the Danny Brown Show. I got the Booth Boys with me. How y'all fellas doing?
Yo, what's up, Danny?
Hey, Danny.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to be back, man. I just want to give a huge shout out to Knock Loose. I want to thank the brothers for having me on the road with them for a few dates, man. It was really great. Especially, man, I think it was a humbling experience. I've been so used to headlining my own shows, that being an opening act again, it was like, oh, because you always get some motherfuckers in the crowd that be like, what the fuck is this shit? Especially I feel like a lot of people didn't really read the flyer right, because every show would be like these girls with face paint on, so I feel like they were Garden fans, and they didn't, which is the worst shit ever. If you buy tickets to a show to see a particular band or somebody, then it's my dumb ass. I'm pretty sure they were very upset with that, but I want to say, shouts out. And I was in Canada. Shouts out to Canada, man. Had a great time. Edmonton, Halifax, I can't remember all the places I was at, but it was fucking fun. So shouts out to Canada. It was great to be back on the road. But I'm happy to be back fucking home, here hanging with y'all boys, YMA Studios.
Hell yeah.
It's good to have you, man.
I got none other than Ari Matti in the house, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well.
Thanks for coming through.
Oh, shit.
Rapping from Estonia.
So when you're on the opening act, it is funny that you have to now win people over.
Yeah.
Because always you're doing it on your own terms, so it feels kind of... But as a music act, I think it's... Dude, as a comedy act, being the opening act of a guy who's famous and you're the first guy up is like... At least usually in comedy, the structure, people know, oh, that's the opening act. Like very few comedians, maybe Jimmy Carr goes straight out. But in the music act, I've seen some bands where like people have no idea that there's an opening act. They just think it starts.
Yeah.
And people are like, what the fuck?
I mean, it was just, I wouldn't say it was hard because it was a different genre. So I was opening up for a hardcore band or metalcore. But so some people, in that world be like, fuck that rap shit. The last thing they want to do is hear some rap shit. But my shit's kind of different. So, but for the most part, I feel like there's a lot of people who are getting more into genreless, like being able to just like music for what it is instead of what it sounds like, So it was a lot of people I feel like that were fans of Knock Loose that were into my shit as well. So, but it was fun, man. But yeah, with music, man, sometimes it's worse because I feel like, in comedy, you just on stage, you're going to get some laughs, but just when you're on stage trying to dance around and sing songs and somebody just sitting there looking at you with the death stare, like this is the worst time they've ever had in their fucking life. It's horrible.
Yeah, I've done some opening shows where they put me on when the lights are still on,
Oh, shit.
But then in comedy, the upside is you can always address how bad it is.
Yeah.
But in the middle of a song, you can be like, yeah, this sucks. Anyway.
Yeah, and then it's worse. You don't want to play into it, like talking in between sets, because then all you do is make it worse.
You make it worse. And you're supposed to be the opening. Well, in comedy, it's the same. You're supposed to be because I've also had some opening acts that just ruin the show.
Really?
Because they're angry.
Yeah,
they're the opening act.
You can never let it get to you.
Yeah.
I think one thing, when you're performing and shit like that, the crowd can get that energy. So I feel like the best thing for me to do is try to have as much fucking fun as I have and ignore it. And then some people, I feel like I won some people over.
Yeah, that's a different muscle of the like winning people over rather than headlining. Yeah, that must have been.
But it was humbling for me. I haven't been an opening act in shit. I feel like 10 years maybe. Yeah. So to be able to go out again and try to pull some new people in.
Yeah.
What
and you guys
doing.
went to Canada?
I went to Canada by myself. I was playing headline shows in Canada.
Oh, yeah. I love Canada. I used to live there.
Really, where?
Vancouver.
Yeah, I was just telling my homie, Vancouver is my fucking favorite place in Canada.
Beautiful places in the world. The mountains.
Where you can see crackheads in front of the Saks Fifth.
The Hastings Street. That's the craziest street in North America for sure. Hastings Street. That's the area there.
Because it's like an open market.
Dude, their sign, my ex-girlfriend used to work at a place, they said fentanyl. Because it's all, they just sell the medicinal fentanyl. where dudes are like, can I please have 2 grams?
Yeah, that's
of
crazy.
Your finest.
The finest fentanyl.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember I went to this because when my ex-girlfriend used to work there, I used to hang out there because you meet some crazy. And, you know, in your head, you often because you see on the streets, you think that somebody who's addicted to fentanyl, they're on down bad. But there's a lot of functioning.
Functional fentanyl.
Just a little, just to get you, just a little espresso.
That's crazy.
And there'll be dudes just before work. They're like, dude, have you done DMT? I've never done DMT.
Yeah.
Have you done DMT? Do you know there's DMT vapes now?
Yeah, I had
a DMT vape.
Yeah.
Dude, people need to, on your way to work, commuting, open up the third eye and just go to.
Yeah, me and my friends, we used to do DMT Sundays.
Jeez.
And we all sit around and just vape DMT on a Sunday. It was great, man.
So you just hit it and you just go insane?
I mean, it was more like I don't know, man, like some shaman type shit for us.
Yeah, because with the yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I had a friend who went to Peru and did that whole thing.
Ayahuasca and shit.
Yeah, ayahuasca. Yeah. See, I like the ritual part of it, but the vape in my friend's apartment isn't that
it used to be
lacking
crazy
of the.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it was almost like a therapy kind of thing because we'd be all so fucked up from the weekend and been hungover on that Sunday and then chill out on the drinking and, you know, just do a little DMT.
DMT Sundays.
Off. But I will say the vapes are really light compared to doing it out the bong rip type shit. So the vapes are really, you have to like hit that shit a lot to really fully blast. So it'd just be like a microdose. I feel like a DMT. But I have went Pac-Man.
Damn.
Yeah, like where the whole world just turned to like a Pac-Man screen. Like shit just, so I've had that experience, but yeah, psychedelics for me, man, it's a slippery slope anywhere it goes. It's nothing worse than a bad trip.
Oh yeah.
But it could. I feel like it does do. It does do good for people mental health.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
to go ahead and have that reset.
I've done shrooms and LSD a little. That's what I did when I used to live in Vancouver. I did like a month of like LSD almost every day.
Really?
But not a lot.
It didn't fuck you up forever?
I think it did.
I feel like
no, it didn't.
I've done so much psychedelics and shit. I feel like, and I've been sober for like a year or something, over a year, almost 2 years coming up. But I feel like every now and then I can like lay down and like close my eyes and I'll just see like crazy visuals.
Yeah, but you probably did like crazy. When I say I did LSD, it's literally the corner of the paper. Beep, and just put it in my. And
we used to have the liquid LSD, like the drops.
Yeah. That's what I bought, and then I put it on the fucking paper so I can measure it out.
That shit used to be fire. All right, let's spin the motherfucking wheel.
Spin them.
Speakeasies.
Oh.
Do you have speakeasies in Estonia?
So the political term for the speakeasy is that when it was prohibition, am I correct?
Yeah.
Not really, but it's more of a Western word that we try to be like, oh, this is, you know how speakeasies are now. They're like, oh yeah, it's $30 for a drink and it's like some rare gin or something. Now it's cool, but I started comedy in Melbourne, and Speakeasy, there was a Speakeasy that was my favorite place to perform, and I would do like between magic or strippers or something. And yeah, that was like a proper Speakeasy where I don't think they had a liquor license. It was just like, just people went in there, yeah.
So damn, you lived in Melbourne too?
Yeah, I started in Melbourne.
Oh shit! So you lived like fucking everywhere, man.
Bangkok too. I lived in Bangkok.
Bangkok?
Yeah.
God damn, man. Like, how was it? I guess you just got to be like different to be able to just settle in certain places and just.
Yeah, I had that travel bug when I was younger. This the backpacking.
So you used to do that shit.
Yeah, also never had a really stable family life, so that kind of helped moving, you know, where you got to find, like even when I was younger, I went to an American private school in Poland because of my stepdad's work. I know it's a whole fucking thing.
American private school, like?
Just for diplomats, you know, in Poland.
Okay.
But it was all Americans. I was the only non-American in the school. And just being like getting used to new environments all the time as a kid, that I think got addictive at some point where you try to find happiness and not contempt, but I don't fucking know the word of like just being contempt. No, is contempt where I'm disgusted?
Contented?
Contempted?
Content?
Contempt?
Hold on.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Just being happy by yourself, in a new environment and finding peace in that being surrounded by chaos more, whereas having a support system that's based on something like family or something. So I kind of had that part.
So do you think you get tired of some place? Like I'm tired of living here and just...
Dude, I get tired. Like, I just moved to a new apartment like 3 months ago. I'm already moving out next month. I don't know what it is. It's always... bad for relationships, by the way. Bad for any type of fucking consistency, which turns out bitches in their 30s look for. So it's kind of bad in that sense, but very good for traveling, comedy, new environments. Yeah. So I'm kind of addicted to that.
So you're a loner, pretty much.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I think I am too in some sense, but as long as I got like some video games and some music and shit, I can go anywhere. It don't matter. Yeah. I feel like once you like traveling a lot for your job and shit, you just get used to that shit.
Some people don't. Really? Some people need like that safety around them.
Like especially with what I was just when I just did this last run, we pretty much was just doing all flights. So a lot of times waking up at 4 a.m, catch a 6 a.m. flight, 7 a.m. flight, shit like that. And I was just thinking to myself, like I could see why a lot of people can't really get into the entertainment business because they can't handle that part of it.
That's the business of the show. Yeah, it's
to be able to fucking have to travel, go every day to another place. By the time you get there, it's time for sound check. You go to sound check, you do the show. Yeah, then you got to fucking go to bed early because you got to get up early. Like,
and you got to be on at 8
like
p.m.
Everybody think it's a fucking party, but it's like, no, this shit is fucking hard work in some sense. I still believe that doctors and law enforcement, people like that should fucking probably make more than entertainers, but yeah, I understand why we do.
So you mentioned you were sober, right? Because I've heard all your music, and I remember
all I talked about was drugs.
I didn't know you were sober.
I mean, it just happened. I went to rehab maybe.
Rehab.
This coming up April will be 2 years.
Rehab.
Yeah, I went to rehab.
Like for hard drugs?
It was for blow and for alcohol. Yeah.
Okay. So so this is interesting. See, the blessing and a curse of comedy is that, listen, there's some nights where I could wish I could play the hits, where I could just go out, switch off, and just get through it, Whereas in comedy, you're always digging for more, you're always writing new, especially in these days of the TikTok, you always have to new. So it's a blessing and a curse. The blessing part is that when I'm going through transitions in my life and finding myself new, I always get to talk about it and address my new thoughts and my new thought patterns that I'm establishing in my head.
It's the same way in music, kind of.
Oh, true. Oh, absolutely. But you still have to play the hits that were written in a mindset of maybe, I don't want to say addiction, but maybe. So how do you creatively go back to that mindset? Because you still have to play the...
Yeah, no. I a lot of people talk to me about that, like, am I still going to play those songs? And I feel like I should play those songs because that's showing people the journey of where I came from and where I'm at now in my life. I mean, don't get me, I just pretty much, I'm at the end stages of finishing up a new album. It was fucking hard in the beginning stages to be able to fucking write music without substances and shit.
I'm a big Richard Pryor fan, and in his book he had an amazing article, and his manager, I think his manager wrote something in an article too about his journey of the 2 or 3 years when he was quitting Blow, how he had to basically rewire his comedy because he was all driven from addiction of like go. So it's just interesting that okay, but so do you try to go back to that place of like, because you got into music without the addiction.
Exactly.
The love was there without the addiction, so you try to tune into that part.
No, it what happened was it found its way back on its own. Just
Absolutely.
For me, just showing up every day. Because I worked harder because I wasn't getting fucked up no more. So every day, I was on it all day. And then eventually it started to become fun again. back like how it was when I was a teenager, when I just wanted to do this shit for the love because I was having fun and this is something that I wanted to do. So it found its way back and I started back having fun again. And it's like, I feel like it's one of my best albums I ever made.
Absolutely, yeah. You can always rewire your nervous system.
Yeah, but I will say it was really hard. It was really hard.
Yeah, of course,
but
yeah.
And I also believe, you know, a talent doesn't come from a substance.
No.
You know, so that talent was just always there. If anything, I was fucking it up more by using this. I mean, you know, shit starts out as fun, but then before you know it, it's not fun no more, and it's just dependency, you know? So once I got over that hump and just started having fun again back with it, because it got to the point where I was like, damn, I'm making too much dark shit because I'm talking about what I was dealing with and what I was, you know. So I was like, man, I got to start back making fun songs again. And once I started doing that, it just found its way back. But it was, because you're like, what the fuck do I talk about? What you've been talking about drugs and mental health that you've been fucking experiencing and shit for the last 10 years. Like, what am I going to talk about now? But it found its way. All right, we're going to jump into some of these Ask Danny's. You can hit me up at Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. That's Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com.
Ask Danny.
First up, I got, oh, brother. Dear Danny, my brother just got out of jail after being there for 3 years, and I don't know how to interact with him no more. He's way different now, which I understand. We used to have fun and joke around, but we don't at all now. Things are just off and feel hella weird. He's been out for like a week and a half, so I'm hoping it's just a transition. Do you think this will change? Is there anything I can do to help, or should I just accept that my bro isn't the same person anymore? I figure since you've been in jail, you might have some advice. Thanks for the show and the tunes. They helped me get through some tough, difficult times. Shouts out to D. I will say, when I first got out of jail, I was fucking, you shell shocked.
You've been to jail?
I just did a year.
Just?
Yeah.
Like now?
No.
Oh,
it was
I see. Just, I was like.
in 2007.
Oh.
Yeah.
For what?
Weed.
Weed?
Yeah. Fucking weed. Now, fucking buy weed at the gas station now.
Damn.
They should give me my time
They should
back.
give you your time back.
Yeah,
exactly.
give me my
you should
time
get one
back.
crime, you know?
But no, it was more than weed. I used to catch like a lot of like loitering tickets and like, you know,
Loitering?
You sell drugs, you hang out in like fucking corner stores and shit and do shit like, so what happened was I was getting a shit ton of
being black in America is tough, huh?
Yeah,
I would get
loitering, like, loitering tickets or getting caught in like raids, but they don't find shit. So, you know, but I would never go to court. I would always get like tickets and shit. So eventually I had so many warrants, they built up. I got caught up and I got put on probation, and then I didn't even go to the probation office one time. I just like, fuck. So I always had like a violation probation, all that kind of shit. So when they caught me, they're like, fuck, your ass got to sit down. You don't respect authority type shit. But I will say, yeah, a person, when you first get jail is a fucked up place. So, and you know, the longer you're there, you just get accustomed to that shit. So yeah, you're going to be different, but I think it's just time, and eventually he'll find his way back to being who he was. But yeah, of course, when you first get out, I think the main thing that scares you about being out is you thinking about going back. You think anything, you ain't about to litter, you ain't about to do shit. So he's just a little shell shocked right now, but trust me, he'll find his way back and be normal again.
Because time goes by so fast, too. I had a friend who just got out after 5 years.
It goes fast when you're on the streets. In jail, that shit is like, what the fuck?
No, true, but I mean, like, when you get out.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
What's been yeah, exactly. Time goes by, fast in the streets. Because I had a friend who got out after 5 years. And that was a couple of years ago when he got back. And I remember when I met him, I was talking to him and I realized, oh, shit. You went in when it was iPhone 4S.
Yes, that's how it was for me. When I went
4S.
When I went in, we had like Nextel chirps and shit like that. Then when I came out, motherfuckers was watching videos on their phone, like Busta Rhymes videos and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like my whole world was blown.
Yeah, you come out to DMT Vapes.
Yeah, but that was like forever. 2007 is a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
I'll be forgetting how fucking old I am, man. I'll be like, God damn, because time, like you say, time go by so fucking fast, you know? All right, next up we got Regretting the Swing. Yo, Danny, me and my girl went to the swingers club for the first time a couple weeks ago, and it was crazy. Not gonna lie, I had a great time. However, I'm starting to regret it a little. I thought I might want to marry this girl someday, but now I'm worried that seeing her in that devious situation might ruin things a bit in the future. Plus, I do feel a little guilty for laying pipe right in front of her. Do you think this will fuck up our relationship, or am I just overthinking things? Shouts out, Ian. Well, to be honest, to me, if you ain't wake up that next morning like, bitch, I saw you with 3 dicks all around you. Fuck you. I ain't fucking with you no more. If y'all was still able to wake up and still be like, all right, I love you. We kicking it. I think that would make your relationship stronger, if anything, because last thing I'm about to do is watch my girl take dick and still be like, all right.
Also, it depends on what she did. Like, if she did shit she ain't doing with you, like she was airtight.
Like, bitch, I didn't know you was that nasty.
If she was airtight down there, you're like, damn.
Yeah, but I think if anything, if I think it should have made y'all shit stronger in some sense, you know?
Yeah, it's for sure societal norms too. Especially as a guy, the ownership of a woman is huge in our heads.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a friend who broke up with his love of his life. 9 years together, but they went through a rough patch. You know, they were their first love, first relationship, first love. So they grew up together. They got together when they were like 17. Then at 25, 26, they they didn't split up, but went through a rough patch. And she cheated on him one time, just a random like nightclub, whatever, went home with a guy. And then that was maybe 4 or 5 years ago when they broke up. And to this day, they're still sad because this guy, because this guy can't let go. Yeah. They broke up.
You can't let it go.
Can't let it go that somebody, guys have that whole thing of like, someone fucks my, I used to have a big...
So if anything, just let it go. If you can't get over it, then why still be together type shit?
Yeah, but also like, just try to, with guys, I used to have a bit where I go that if you cheat on a woman, you break her heart. But if you cheat on a guy, you break his spirit.
Yeah,
because guys have that whole...
That's true. There's motherfuckers out here just straight dogs, just disrespecting women, going crazy over a relationship they had in elementary school.
100%. 100%, yeah.
Like that bitch kissed Billy on the playground. Fuck bitches forever.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. All right, next up we got From Russia with Love. Hey, Danny, I'm tired of the dating scene. I've been in it for a long time and can't seem to find one. Lately, I've been considering myself one of those mail order brides from Russia or something. I also thought about going to an Asian country to see if I could find a nice lady there. Those dudes on 90 Day Fiancé seem to have luck with that, and most of them are weird as hell. What are your thoughts? Should I stay in the dating game or do I do something a bit more untraditional? I guess I could just give up entirely and buy one of those real dolls or start a relationship with an AI girlfriend. Help me out. Mark.
I love how men are like, should I just dig deeper and try to fix my own trauma and figure out what's wrong with me? Or should I just buy a bitch?
yeah, just buy a bitch. Like, I never think that works out right. Anytime you go get somebody...
To be honest, I know a guy who worked out like a mama.
For real?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. He was like 51 or something. I used to be a bartender for him, and he's my friend. He ordered one of the, just on a website. They've been together for like 10 years. Happy puppy.
Damn.
Because she also wanted the new life, So,
so she appreciated.
There's no rules really.
She appreciated.
Because then you hear about Indian fucking arranged marriages too, and you might think that might not work. Happiest they've ever been. So I think there's no rules, but a lot of those guys, when I used to live in Thailand, a lot of those guys would go to Thailand or Russia or whatever, places where women aren't exactly empowered. It's the thing that men always want to find. Men always want to find the woman that they grew up with, because all these new liberated bitches got opinions and shit,
Yeah, they want a submissive queen.
Exactly. So, and I'm not saying that's wrong, but I mean...
I just always feel like they're trying to play you out your money.
Which I hope happens. I'm always
anytime you buy a bitch, I feel like you ain't gonna get no return on your investment.
What annoys me is it's not only age or economic reasons and whatever. What annoys me is like, when people shit on Leonardo DiCaprio for dating younger chicks, he's also a billionaire that's quite handsome and talented.
Yeah.
What I hate seeing is when I see a 65-year-old slob of shit and then he's got a Thai angel. And I'm like, see, now I hope she fucking poisons him, takes all his shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, though. Don't do that. I think this man, I don't know, man. It's you must be an ugly motherfucker. That's the only thing I can really come to terms with.
Yeah.
When you get to that deep where you start thinking about buying bitches from third world countries, and you can't get no bitches next door, like you an ugly motherfucker, man. So you just gotta All right, I'm sorry.
He should send a picture, just so we see what the hell.
Yeah, send a picture in, man. Let's see what you're working with. All right, next up we got White Girl Drama. Hey, Daniel Black in the Booth Collective. My homie is an amazing guy and probably the best person I've met in my life. Bro has a stable job at a college. He got a car and a house. My only problem is she's dating this annoying, super political white girl. She's oddly flirty to me and my other friend when her BF is around, and she's always making weird jokes and having black friends. Oh, weird jokes about having black friends. One time she played this corny Macklemore song about Gaza. We were all very high, just trying to relax. At the end, I told her this doesn't move me, and she started going off on this performative tangent. Recently, she got upset that I was making spaghetti because it was appropriating her Sicilian heritage. Like, I give a fuck. I'm trying to confront him about it, but I think she's a real life whip. What should I do about this? Hug me and burn me.
You know she's somewhere crying about Kamala right now. She's fucking...
Yeah. Yeah. I guess, I mean, we've all had the homeboy that had the girlfriend we didn't like. But at the end of the day, if that's
I've never liked any of my friends'
you
girlfriends.
You shouldn't. That's the thing, you know. So
that's
I think,
always the funniest relationship too, having a bitch girlfriend.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like you being too nosy. If he bring it around, she make him happy. That's your boy. You really care about him. Fuck this bitch, man. You just don't interact with her.
Exactly.
That's my main thing. I don't play around with nobody girlfriends. Like, I'm not about to be friends with your girlfriend. Because when y'all break up, you know, I'm like, damn, what happened to Sarah? That was my homegirl. No, fuck that bitch too. I'm on your side.
Yeah, sometimes I love doing that when they come over with the girlfriend. I start taking the girl's side and start shitting on my friend. That's fun too. That's how you win them over.
But yeah, I say that's the best thing you could possibly do. Don't never really interact with any of your friends' girlfriends. Just, I mean, you know, be respectful. You know, speak to them, be nice to them, but not to the point where I wouldn't even have conversations.
Dude, having a friend who's dating a fucker is fucking... tough, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
Especially
God.
if you always bringing her around, because then it gets to the
Always
point.
bringing her around.
You just get to the point you don't want to hang with his ass no more. Like, he gonna bring his girl. Fuck that.
Why are you guys being so toxic? What? We're hanging.
Yeah, exactly. But I think, anytime a guy just bring his girl around anyway, it's some problems there where he can't. Because most of the time, you just want to hang with the boys. You don't want to bring your girl around, you know? So it's just certain things, you know? You just got to be like, yo, you got to tell him, like, don't bring your girl around.
Yeah.
Shit. If you can pull up, but if you bringing your girl, then it's all good.
But those relationships sometimes work out too. Like, I have a friend who's dating a fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, every time she calls, he has to shut the phone down.
Not to sexualize the friend girlfriend. If she and all that shit, she might be super freaky nasty behind the scenes.
They're always. Those,
that's what it is.
Those don't appropriate my culture, bitches.
You know, yeah.
Woo.
Because he knows she a bitch. You know, he got to deal with her way more than you. So
and that push and pull makes the relationship work.
Yeah, but she got the snappy nappy dugout. So that's what that is. It's the snappy nappy. All right. Next up, we got Bye Bye Buddy. Yo, Danny, I'm 26-year-old living in Arizona, and my best friend is at risk of being deported back to his home country. Out of respect, I won't say which one, but he's been living here in the States for so long that it feels more like home to him. To keep him in the country, I've been considering flying out to Vegas and getting married to him. Neither of us are gay, and I don't know how dumb this insane plan is. But what other options are there? You know, love to hear your thoughts on my wild and crazy idea. Thanks, Sam. I think that is an amazing idea. Yeah, go to Vegas and get married to your homeboy so he can stay in the country. I think that is great.
Me as an immigrant, I have to input. It's not as easy as you think.
I know.
Dude, all these gay guys always make the joke to me. They're going, we could get married. I'm like, they test the amount of cum in my blood. You know? They do that. Every 6 months, you got to go in. They swap your saliva. They're like, how much of your boyfriend's cum is here?
That's hilarious.
It needs to be above 6%. They need to, yeah.
Oh my God. That is crazy.
You have to prove that cum is in my mouth.
All right. So Ari, that is crazy, man. Ari, so you're a music guy. Are you a music guy?
Big music guy.
All right. So what's the Estonian music scene like?
Oh, dude. Woo, we got the future.
So what is like the sound? What is it more?
Banging, dude. You know, Drake did like a house album where he rapped on it. What was that? Where was the song Massive and all those?
Yeah.
You know, people were like, he's changing the genre. We did that shit 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. So it's a real like electronic scene.
Electronic is great, but also the rap is really great because linguistically, Estonia has a rich, the language has a rich history. It's Hungarian Finnish. So it has a lot of influences from different languages. Just like, I mean, English does that too, Spanish influence, you know. So it's a very good language for rap.
So is it like Estonian drill?
So, we don't really. What's drill? Is that a? Is
That's
that?
the drill rap? I feel like it's drill rap. I've
What's
seen
drill?
Drill been in every drill is
Drill
in
is my
every
porn
country.
shirts. I don't know.
Drill
about
is just it's
Is that the tu?
yeah,
This one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
more of that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gun shit and yeah, just. But it has a sound. I feel like the UK birthed the sound of, even though like the early Chicago shit, it had its own sound and it just morphed into other shit. But the drill scene is crazy, man, because it's just I never just seen like so many young kids just rap about killing people. It's just crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean, we had a gangster rap period, but it kind of lacked because Estonia's like a very IT suburban culture. We don't really shoot people. We don't have racial tension. So the gangster rap would always be like, man, I go to this.
It felt fake.
It felt fake as
forced.
shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, we good out here. What are you talking about?
I never killed nobody. You bought a
Yeah.
Snickers bar. I saw that.
Yeah, like fucking I seen some Italian drill. That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah. When the spaghetti, when you
it's-
took out the spaghetti too early.
It's crazy. Oh my god. So what is your favorite American band?
My favorite American band. Let's think about this for 1 second. When I was, Well, when I was growing up, I was a big like metalhead. So like,
Oh really?
yeah, like Metallica, big Metallica. You know, like I don't think it's metal though. It's like I don't know the genre stuff. It's there's 2 guitarists and a guy who's yelling. So that's metal to me.
Yeah.
But I would say big into. I mean, I love Kanye West.
Yeah.
Throughout
We
my
all
childhood.
do. He's just a crazy motherfucker.
He's a crazy motherfucker.
But most geniuses are. You know, to give him that.
I love Kanye West. I like Drake. I listen to Drake. The beats are banging. The bitches love it.
Yeah. Certified.
Yeah, certified. That was a big Kendrick versus Drake thing. You know, I don't put Kendrick on when the bitches are over. We don't want to hear fucking linguistic.
Kendrick got some good shit for the bitches too, though. But Drake, that's his whole identity.
Yeah, Kendrick got a lot of information in his songs. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them. Yeah.
The whole Kendrick Drake thing, I'm glad it's kind of dying down. It just was. I feel like it just was. I don't know. It was hard to do anything when that shit was going on. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as like making music, it was not going. So I'm glad it's kind of like dying down. It's over. I mean, it was something that had to happen for the culture. I feel like
Out of Tupac and Biggie.
it's like a reset. Yeah. It was pretty much kind of like the same. I mean, thank God there's no violence or nothing like that has come about with it. You know.
That is funny that Tupac and Biggie were like actual gangsters involved in criminal
I mean,
activity.
it was just
but
actual gangsters around them.
yeah.
You know.
But now it's like we're on TikTok. Like,
Which is, I mean, it's still the same scenario. I feel like it's actual gangsters around both of them, but I just feel like after going through that, everybody know how far it can go now. So motherfuckers ain't playing that, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see where, because this definitely did change rap music.
Yeah.
It's definitely. I feel like a lot of kids that's like coming up in hip hop during this time, this is going to make them pick how they rap for the future. No, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
Because if you were like if you were like a super Drake fan, and you were like, this is the type of sound you got, and you never really tried to listen to Kendrick or anything of that style. After this battle, now you kind of like, hold up, let me check that shit out kind of a little more, you know? And I feel like this is going to make better rappers,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day. Because you know, you still have to have that ground base, that foundation of just being actually lyrical. You know, not saying that Drake is not lyrical, but like you say, he was more known for the vibes.
Oh, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
And you can still be lyrically inclined and still just make shit for the bitches and have the vibes and have people be terrified, which Drake was kind of was, but he just went against the best motherfucker it is, you know?
Yeah,
like
I remember
anybody else, Drake probably would have won, you know?
Section 80 was a big album for me
What?
too.
That's a fucking classic.
Because I remember working as a bartender, just so tired, feet fucking swollen from working all the time, just listening to Section 80 all the time.
I remember the first time I heard Rigor Mortis, I couldn't sleep that night.
Yeah.
I was like, I won't have a job in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
If this motherfucker is coming, if this is how shit's coming, like I got to step my shit up. Like, and I love that about rap music, that is so competition, where you can hear. I mean, I guess I'm built different than probably some other motherfuckers do. When I hear something like that, and it's like, fuck, it's just I can't even sleep at night. I just want to fucking get to the fucking pad and start writing some shit. Like it just build the fucking fire in me.
Yeah.
And that was like I remember that. I mean, it happens a lot, but I was scared for my life when that song came out. I was like, this is the best motherfucker. But I was up on Kendrick, I want to say with Overly Dedicated, so I knew his powers. But once I heard that, I was like, oh, he's coming for blood.
Oh,
he's coming for blood.
Section 80 was a crazy album. Every song was a hit.
Yeah, Section 80. I mean, every album, man. He's
ASAP Rocky, Long Live ASAP, that mixtape. I remember that was a big part.
Yeah.
I remember I heard that.
That was the vibes.
Oh, my. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
lot
the
of
vibes. Shouts out, rest in peace, Yams, man. Yams was like the fucking, the curator of like all that shit, man. It's just like, shit's been a lot different since
I remember
he's been
ASAP Rocky, I was like, just at home, my mom's cooking dinner, and I'm like, I guess I gotta smoke weed.
What? That's how it made you feel?
Yeah, just because it's all about weed. And
Yeah.
It's definitely a weed song.
Yeah. Weed rappers like Currency.
Yeah.
I feel like Currency is the one, like Wiz and Currency, when they had that mixtape together, I would smoke all day to that shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, Wiz Khalifa. Dude, actually, yeah, I totally forgot about that phase. When I was living in Bangkok, I remember that's all I did was get so high, put Wiz on, and then ride my motorbike, noise-canceling headphones in a country that doesn't care about me, into an intersection, loving life, yeah. Wiz was big, huh?
So yeah, man, you've been killing it on Kill Tony, man. Do you gotta, like, if you could pick an intro song, what would it be?
I think the one they use right now is the Terminator one. I love that. I love that bass.
You are the Terminator.
I know, I am the Terminator.
That's fucking crazy. But I'm saying, so if you could pick your song, you pick the Terminator song?
No, but
if you can pick a song, what would it be?
What would it be? I think I have some Estonian shit that I would pick.
Yeah.
There's a rapper. I might send you a few songs. You might.
Yeah.
Nublu.
I would definitely love to check some Estonian shit. I don't want to give up too much shit, but I do have I have a Polish rapper on my next album.
Oh, really? You know, Polish rap is big too.
Yeah, it's
Big.
fucking amazing. So, but yeah, I guess I'd spilled. All right, whatever. Spilled the beans.
Is it the guy who's insane?
It's not a guy. See, I'm talking too much.
Oh.
I'm talking too much. But all right, shouts out Ty Ukranka. All right, is there an artist or a song that an ex ruined for you?
A what?
An artist or a song that an ex ruined for you?
That an ex ruined for me.
Yeah.
Maybe like only the early puberty. Yeah, there's one song, yeah, Tanel Badar. It's our like lover boy.
Okay.
Like rock, love rock, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, and you know what band is ruined for me? You know him with Ville Valo,
Yeah.
the Finnish guy? Him?
That was the
Hardogram.
that was
Bam
running around with
Margera.
Bam Margera.
Bam Margera, yeah. Bam Margera used to live in Estonia, you know that?
No, I've watched his documentary, and that's how I know about that whole shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was drinking a lot.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. That band is ruined for me because it's all about love and shit. And my first girlfriend, what a bitch.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I was in school. I remember it was like math class, and I was like etching into the school, into the chair with a knife. I was etching "Join Me in Death," which is his song. I was literally writing my ex-girlfriend's name.
Oh shit.
That emo shit.
Yeah. But yeah, them niggas, they was drinking like a fucking bottle of wine in the morning and shit. I was like, man. But that's how, like, I remember seeing that Bam Margera documentary and being like, I ain't that fucked up. I ain't like this. I ain't no alcoholic. But no, I was. All right. Let's spin the wheel one more time. We'll get up out of here. Thank you so much for coming through, man.
Of course.
It's a great chatting
Thanks
with
for
you.
having me.
You are the Terminator. I would definitely say that. Oh, I didn't even get into my speakeasy shit. In Detroit, we had a speakeasy.
Sorry, I fucking derailed that whole thing.
We had a speakeasy and they would fucking sell these sloppy joes. The best sloppy joes I ever had in my life.
What's a sloppy Joe?
A sloppy joe. You don't know what a sloppy joe is? We gotta
What's
get you a
sloppy
sloppy joe.
Is that like a blowjob that's sloppy?
No, that's the sloppy toppy. But
Sloppy toppy.
the sloppy toppy.
Can I have the sloppy toppy? And
That's
the
what
sloppy
you gotta
Joe?
say, yeah.
Yeah.
You be like, gonna get the sloppy toppy?
That's a sloppy Joe.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
yeah. Okay. I've
It's
heard
like
it from movies.
It's like ground up hamburger with like a special sauce.
yeah, you know,
Shouts out the
I'll
man.
take the regular burger.
I love like
Hey guys, can you make my meat not look like the insides of an organ?
yeah, it looks like dog food. The
Hey,
worst
guy.
was in jail. We'll get sloppy joes in jail, and you knew
Yeah,
it
that
was
looks like jail food, by the way.
No, but see this, like every piece of meat is a different size. Like these were like perfectly shaped pebbles with every piece of meat. You like, is this shit dog food?
Uh-huh.
But after a month, you be like, damn, when they getting them sloppy joes again? But
Can I get my burger not looking
I
like
love
an
sloppy. I guess
alien?
sloppy joe is kind of like on some broke shit though.
Hey, can I have my burger looking like the thing?
To be honest, but yeah, sloppy joes are great, man. I haven't had a sloppy joe in years because I've been living all
I
right.
see why it's called sloppy. Dude, if you serve me that at a restaurant, I'm like, let me talk to the chef real quick.
But if times go bad, I can go back to the manwich, you know. But oh yeah, we didn't even get into the wheel, which was sneaker condoms, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is a sneaker condom, man? Is this shit you put on your
Sneaker
shoes
condom is the protector shoes. See,
while you out in the streets?
exactly. See, that's
Walk-
what it is.
yeah, that's-
I've seen those. Yeah.
This is worse than being broke eating manwich. To be honest, this is like I don't know when I'm gonna get another pair of shoes, so I have to do my best to take
Yeah.
care of these shoes, and I don't know. I would say, yeah, this is if you got sneaker condoms, you're not using no real condoms. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I knew Toronto when I used to go to gigs there. I knew a comedian there, and he introduced me to all the black culture stuff. And they do shoe condoms, and then the tag. You know the tag?
Yeah, that's. I'm black, and I
No.
and I never had a shoe condom.
Yeah, it just ruined the vibe. And he's like, no, so I can protect my sneakers. And I'm like, yeah, but sneakers.
If you want to protect them, don't wear them. That's my goal. Get you some beaters, wear your beat up shits every blue moon when you want to pull out your nice pair, whip your nice pair out, and that's that. I mean, for the most part, I feel like you have to wear your shoes. I've been too many times where I've pulled up an old pair of shoes and the fucking sole just flapped off because they're fucking 10 years old. Shit like that. But sneaker condoms, man, that's incel behavior.
Yeah, very incel behavior.
Yeah. All right. So we get up out of here, man. Thank you so much for coming through. You got some shit you want to plug?
Follow me on Instagram and listen
Hell
to
yeah.
Instagram and listen to Estonian rap.
Estonian rap.
Blue
Yeah,
Blue.
you got to send me some shit.
Yeah.
I definitely want to check it out.
Blue Blue.
All right, man. Thank you, motherfuckers. Love y'all. See
Thank
y'all.
you, Danny.
Thank you so much, Ari. See
If
y'all,
you relapse,
motherfuckers.
give me a call.
If I relapse, give you a call. Yeah, we'll party.
I love that I showed up as your drug dealer.
All right. You sound like my drug
I
dealer.
know, look at his outfit too.
It's like Nico Bellic.
so you are sober?
Was Nico Bellic Estonian?
No, but that's the guy I base my whole life off of.
Okay,
When I
all
played
right.
GTA 4, I was like, that's me.
That's actually my favorite Grand Theft Auto.
100% the favorite.
Yeah.
Best story, best vibes.
Yeah,
And the graphics, beautiful. Rainy New
and I
York.
feel like the car driving was the most real
Yeah.
compared
It was
to that.
hard. It was hard to
Yeah,
drive
like
that.
driving cars in that was, I feel like that was the most simulated we got. But yeah, shouts out
That's
Nico
my
Bellic.
shit right there. That's me. Nico Bellic. That's
Shouts
me.
out, yeah, you, all right. Love y'all motherfuckers. See y'all. Peace.
See you. Take care.